Hello and welcome once again to RimWorld. So in the last episode we got our old colonist Erison back, who was taken away in a previous episode by some raiders. They decided to give us a call and say, hey, this guy's useless, do you want him back? Just give us some silver. And we took the deal because, you know, I forgot how bad he was. But we did find a use for him. He is now scouting out possible locations for a new home base. So we checked this one, and I just didn't like the layout of the mountains and the area that we would have to grow in. Because I'm very much of the opinion that the growing zones should be outside, sort of something like these are. Obviously in a different pattern, because we're going to have the pullers and stuff, but the area that it gave us, I just wasn't really comfortable with how it looked. So Erison is on his way home. On his way home, he's going to stop here, and we're going to set up a new colony and see what it looks like. And if it looks good, then we'll keep it as a new colony, and we'll start sending over supplies, people, animals, food, so on and so forth. And eventually we will take apart big chunks of our base and send them over as well. But yeah, so that's where we left off last time. I also would really love it if you guys would cook me up loads of food. I know they are cooking food and stuff at the moment, but... oh, it looks like Gundo's is making some kibble. Lovely job. Of course, kibble doesn't degrade, so it's fine being in the main stockpile. My main stockpile area is ridiculously full, mostly of wood. If I set up forests like this again, I will probably have like a building that just stores all the wood. And then my main stockpile will ban wood. That might be a way to do it. Because otherwise I'll end up in a situation like this again, where my main stockpile is kind of full. And it's full of stuff that I don't need it to be full of. Oh. A wild boar decided it wasn't very happy with Bronson trying to eat it. I'm not surprised it wasn't happy. Nor am I surprised that Bronson won. And he's still just sinking his teeth into it like, no, no, you're dead. You're dead, little piggy. He ate 22% of it. Wow. Hungry wolf. But, yeah, so the reason that I've decided that I want to move, I did sort of try and make this as clear as possible in the last episode, but the reason I want to move is I want to redesign my base to fit the auto crafters and the rollers. And that's kind of awkward to do with my base already set up as it is. So rather than try and do a redesign and spend loads of time awkwardly sort of trying to redesign things, I figured I may as well go to a new map. You know, somewhere we haven't been yet. So, untouched landscape. Which means that we'll have new steel deposits and things like that in the walls to get. So that will help us on the whole, you know, we're out of natural resources. And it would also give me a chance to redesign my base and make it work better now I have all the technology. Because, you know, our base grew rather organically. It was... oh, we now have access to these, so let's just build a random room that it can be made in. And, oh, we need a freezer, so, you know, oh, as we got more and more stock, the freezer needs to be bigger, make it bigger. And because it's grown organically, it doesn't always work well. So, rather than try and alter it and make it work well, just start again and build from scratch. Seems like the best thing to do, in my opinion. Right, you've got 2.2 kilograms of food left, so 5 meals. 0.2 days and then you'll get there. And you've got 2.4 days worth of food left. So if I had you go from there to here. Really? Why is it... Why does it keep adding the waypoint there? I want a waypoint to there. Oh well. Anyway, it says about 0.1 days. Wow. That's because of the road. Now, if I set up a new base on the road itself, or a place where the road crosses, you actually see the road crossing through the map and everything, which I think is awesome. I don't know if it increases the traffic throughput or anything because there's an actual road, but I just think it's awesome that you see the road on the map. The same is if you build where a river is, you see the river like cut through your map, which is just awesome in my opinion that they've got it to do that. Right, settle. Let's see what the map gives us this time. Okay. Nice open spot in front of a very large mountain range. So we could have this mountain range as our base and growing zones here. That would work. We've got a steam geyser just there. Steam geyser there, steam there. I'm actually liking this map. As I say, I've got a good part into the mountain that I can sort of dig into and make a home base inside the mountain, because I do like having my majority of my base inside a mountain. I just think it works better. But I've also got the nice outside area that I can build my growing zones. I think I've found my home base. And we don't have a horrible water supply right in the middle of where I want my base this time. Yeah, awesome. I think I've found where I'm going to have my new base. Right, so let's put a small stockpile just there, just so that that food is once again in the stockpile zone. Erison. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Form a caravan, please. Take you and all my items and leave towards the east. Yep, that's fine. Accept. Yes, I know he only has 2.4 days of food. It's fine. So he'll grab that little bit of food, come out, and then I'll send him home. And this map will just stay as it is. It won't change or anything like that, which will give me the opportunity to then start sending over more supplies. Awesome! I've found a base. Right. So, caravan is ready. Lovely. So if you could head over here and enter that base. So as you can see, it's still here. So I can, in fact, start designing what the base is going to look like without even being here. So that works well. Right. Delete zones, because I really don't need that stockpile zone to be sitting there. But yeah, so I'll start designing how I want it to look with my farms and everything. I think I'm going to wall off this side. My main entrance can be on this side here. Yeah. I might actually wall it off so the main entrance goes straight into the mountainside and the growing zone isn't accessible from sort of that side. That might work. But now I've got to work out what I actually want to do with this place. Now I've found it, I've got to work out how to build things. Which is always nice, to be honest. Right. It gets back to what RimWorld should be, a building game where you have to think about strategic resources and stuff occasionally, rather than just, oh look, another wave of enemies that are going to kill me. Although that does make it fun too. Just depends. Right. So, I want some more of these built, please. Whether I'll have the materials to build them yet is another matter entirely. Awesome, he's on his way home. So yeah, I'll set these up, load them with enough resources to send over. A squirrel has decided to self-tame. Wonderful. Free meat. Where are you, squirrel? Where the heck is the squirrel? I can't even find it. Cow, bull, alpacas, timberwolf. Well, while I'm at it, Ophelia, thank you. Timberwolf, and then it goes straight to Labradors. So where's the damn squirrel? I have absolutely no idea. Oh well, when it decides to come sleep in one of the beds, I'll find the damn thing. I mean, I'm not being completely blind, am I? It's obviously going to be something that isn't ticked off like the rest of them. Alpaca, alpaca. Did I read the message wrong? Or is it here? It's here! So even with no colonists, events happen. Oh my god, that makes so much more sense. I'm sitting there wondering, like, squirrels self-tame? Well, where the devil is the thing? Like... Oh, that's brilliant that it... Oh, that is excellent. I love that the game does that. Right. We'll let that squirrel starve to death or something. Oh my god, that's funny. I was seriously worried, thinking like, why can't I find this thing? I'm pretty sure that it just told me I got a squirrel, so where is it? Oh. Right, so let's have a quick look at this area and do some designing, shall we? Now, I definitely want some of this area to be mined out. I've also got to be wary of build zones. No materials available. I know there isn't, but can I still... Can I not just design it? Damn you. So I can't actually design anything until I've got materials over here. Well, that sucks. If I'd known that, I would have got Erison to cut a tree down before he left. Although he's incapable of most labour, so he probably would have refused to do it. Ugh. He's nearly home, at least. Oh well. Need materials. What materials do you need? The steel. Typical. We probably built loads of guns instead of building beavers. Well, tell you what, hunt the beavers down, and they'll give us some food. Oh. Wrong map. Oh god. So by the time we actually move here, all of the trees will be eaten by the beavers. Lovely. Good to know. Hey, at least they'll clear a path for me. I won't have to cut down loads of trees to build. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. Wow, we've got so much wood here, it's actually sticking outside of the doors. That's ridiculous. Although, holy Hannah, look how many... Wow! If this keeps up, I'm not going to have any blocks left. I've completely cleared out one of my stockpile areas. Holy Hannah, that's awesome! Right, let's turn this into a normal stockpile zone then. Let's copy the settings from that and paste them to that. So now my people will, or the animals most likely, will grab everything that can't fit in these stockpiles and fill this one with them. But that is awesome! Just by having this running and constantly producing bricks, we've almost cleared out 2 double stockpiles of dumping, like, of all the bricks and stuff. That's awesome! Does that mean we've got lots of stone bricks to actually build with? Ooh, yes it does! No wonder they're starting up with the reconstruction of my base. Nice! I've been so focused on other things that I just didn't pay attention to what was going on here. Which is probably a good thing. Our food is still going up, but very slowly. Still rather worried about it. Like, I've no idea why it's going up as slowly as it is. Still, as long as it does go up, it's all that really matters, right? Now, I still need to work out how I actually want... we can cancel that bed, that'll give us some steel to use. I've still got to work out how I actually want my new base set up. Because I have no actual idea yet how I want it to look or anything like that. Can you build those? No. No steel. God damn it. Oh, hey look, there's loads of steel down here. Do you want to come and grab some of it? Oh. Your caravan has met peacefully with a caravan from Liambelo. The other caravan is comprised of 1 grenadier, 6 mercenary gunners, 4 town guards, 1 town trader, and... Wow, let's trade, see if you have anything. Although we have basically nothing we could trade for, or with. Okay. have fun. They're probably coming to me anyway, considering where we met them. Oh dear. Now, the game is taking a hit in performance with me having both of these settlements. So I wouldn't really recommend having like 2 fully grown settlements, or 3 or 4. You can have more. If you go into the options menu here, you can actually set maximum number. I think by default it's set down at 1. Obviously mine was set at 5, I don't know why. I think 2 is the most I'd ever want. But yeah. So the game, as I say, does take a little bit of a performance hit because it's doing calculations for both areas and stuff. So just be mindful if you don't have a very good PC or a decent PC that you might end up sort of crashing the game and things like that. It's just one of them that you need to be aware of. The game was never really designed to have multiple, and by having multiple colonies, it does make some problems. Sorry about that, guys, just had to have a quick break. My coughing got really bad, so I needed to go and get a drink and stuff. So I have no idea what I was saying before the cut. Damn, my meals are getting pretty low. Can you guys please, like, focus on it? I could, I suppose, set up... Here's an idea. Here's a crazy idea that might just work. Can we have... production... an electric stove built in this room, please? Once again, we've not got enough steel for it, though. And it has to be steel. Damn you. I'm thinking if we build an electric stove, we can build a automation unit on it, and then just do that. Although, no, that won't work without something to pull the materials, so no, that actually won't work. I'll just have to hope my guys can get enough materials, or well, get enough food produced that I won't have to worry. It is going up slowly. It's annoying that I can't start building here, though. Maybe I should send a colonist here to actually start things off, but then I'd have to constantly supply them with food and stuff, unless I sent one of my growers. I mean, I've got a few people that can grow. I could send Nadine, but then again, Nadine's my main doctor. I really wouldn't feel comfortable sending her. I could send Brio. That might be someone. He can grow. He can plant cut. He can construct. He can mine. So yeah, I could send Brio. He can't cook, however. Brio, are you in a relationship with anyone? No. So I could send someone with you that can cook. Although I think everyone else that can cook is in a relationship with someone. Ophelia. Yeah, husband, bard. Could I send Bard, Ophelia? Beavers. Oh dear. Oh, they're on this map this time. Hooray. Right. Hunt them. I could send Bard, Ophelia and Brio to the new area to start things going. That would require me sending all of my animals as well, because both Bard and Ophelia are the animal people. I love that Bard and Ophelia are the animal people and both of them are in a relationship together. That just... yeah, that works. But I wouldn't really want to send my alpacas and cows over yet. So no, they're out actually. Who else? Kelly can cook. She can also hunt. Kelly, are you in a relationship with anyone? Gundozer. But that'd be taking 2 of my cooks out of this place then. Wilfred. Oh, not in a relationship with anyone. Okay, so I could send Wilfred and Bard. Or was it Wilfred and Brio? Yeah, Wilfred and Brio. Okay. So Wilfred could do the cooking, some of the mining. Bard could do the growing and... yeah. That'd actually work. Okay, that is what I'm going to do. Wilfred has a machine gun. Bard has... Brio has an assault rifle. So, yeah, they'd be covered on weapons. Yeah, I'm actually going to do that right now. Send them off so that we can start building some of the colony up. I'll probably send them a bit of wood or some bricks. I could take some bricks. Wood might be more useful though, because with wood I can build a shelter and stuff. Although with bricks I can build a shelter. How many bricks does it take per wall? It takes 5 wood per wall. And it takes 5 slate bricks per wall. So either one really. Okay. So... form a caravan of Brio and... where are you? Who else did I say? Wilfred, wasn't it? It was Wilfred. I've got to check. Oh my god, my memory is so terrible. Yes, it was Wilfred. I can't believe I forgot from one screen to the next. Wilfred. Brio. Items to take with you. Take some food. You're gonna need... oh, it'll rot in 2 days? Wow, okay, so take 1.9 days worth of food with you. That sucks that it's gonna rot that quickly. I suppose we are getting into summer, so... right, and some slate bricks. How many could you... you could only take 58? How about wood? You could take 131. I'm thinking more wood then, because, yeah, they can carry more. Hang on, we've got 207 steel. Cancel. If we've got that much steel, Prioritise working on these, please. If we've got that much steel, we may as well take these pods, and they'll carry a lot more than we can just on our own. Oh my god, it takes so long to actually build the things. Yeah, how did we end up with that much steel and no one sort of... Oh, because we've dug out a massive bit of that area. That's how we've managed to get that much steel. Oh, typical. Well, hopefully he will focus on the 2 drop pods. Andreas, if you could finish that pod off, that would be wonderful. And Bard, if you could fill this thing with fuel, please. Everyone, get this thing ready to go. Andreas, come on, I just want that piece done. That one piece. He's obviously focusing on building all of them at the moment. Come on. God, it's taking years. And this episode is nearly at the end of my time. Come on, put that last piece in. He did, hooray, right. So, you have Brio. And the food. I'm thinking with only 2 of them, 8 meals should last a few days. Long enough for me to be able to gather some other food. Because there is food that can be gathered. And load the rest in slate bricks. Accept. And you load with Wilfred, and I could take some components and some steel. I've only got 3 components though. No, there was some that I could dig out, so I'll just dig out what I can instead. And it looks like there is no steel left, according to this. Yeah, no steel. So, more slate bricks. Yeah, that'll do. So that'll fill both of them up, and then I'll be ready to go. But that is where I am going to leave the episode off, guys. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and I shall see you next time.